Yeah.
Plants are a life form. And we have this thing in our head that because they don't move, oh, they must be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But they're in some way communicating with each other in a method that we don't totally understand.
Yeah.
Which vegans hard.
Yeah, right.
That whole self-righteousness and all the craziness that comes along with being a vegan and cruelty-free.
Yeah.
Not to those screaming plants that you can't hear because they scream.
Salad!
They fucking scream,
Yeah,
man.
right.
They make noise. And they know when they're being eaten.
If I eat an animal, it's been killed and I'm eating the dead flesh. If you're eating a salad, some of that is still alive.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's okay. Maybe it's okay. I mean, here's the thing. Maybe it's all okay. But we have this idea that some life is more important than other life.
Yeah.
Intelligent life is more important than non-intelligent life.
Hi everyone. So today, I want to talk about my experience in the plant genocide cult that is the vegan movement, and how fortunately, after hearing Joe Rogan's wisdom on plant sentience, I was able to come to the realization that plants feel pain, that plants have personalities, that plants are beings that deserve freedom, and how these realizations led to my exiting of the vegan cult. For the longest time, I was lied to by the vegan community and the scientific community when it comes to science. They brainwashed me with science. That science being that in order for a being to be sentient or be considered sentient, in order to feel pain, you must have a central nervous system fully developed. I was brainwashed by this vegan dogma called science for as long as I can remember, by facts. I was brainwashed by empirical facts, things that we can observe right in front of us. I was brainwashed by this. The breaking of this dogma called science eventually stopped once I was exposed to the wisdom that is Joe Rogan's position on plant sentience. After learning about the fact that plants feel pain, I started to realize that it wasn't just vegans that are killing plants, it's everybody. Everybody is supporting industries which pay for plants to be commodified, exploited, used for experimentation, used for entertainment, for all of these things that benefit humans.
So tell me, how long exactly were you held by your human oppressor? For how long was it that they decided to use you for who you are? Interesting. Now tell me this. If you had one thing to say to all of the humans that are oppressing you and your people, what would it be? Now before we go, and I don't expect you to do this, but would you be willing to just share what your gut-wrenching screams sound like when you're in the midst of being slaughtered that Joe Rogan, the prophet, has talked about on his podcast? Wow. I'm almost as speechless as you are.
Nobody thinks about the fact that plants are living, sentient beings that have personalities, that have a right to live, and that should be free. It's absolutely disgusting. People are so brainwashed. Even my closest friends are brainwashed. When I try to talk to my friends about this, my closest friends from childhood, they just look at me like I'm crazy. I try to stop them from harming plants, and they just look at me like I'm just delusional or something.
Yo, and it's like, I swear, I'm watching all this Joe Rogan recently, and like, he just seems such like a woke guy. Like I don't know. It's like what is he doing to like know all this information? Like, it's just he's really killing it with all the dude. Are you serious, bro? Put it back. The plants.
I've put together a compilation of footage of just all the oppression that is going on right in front of us, right in plain sight, and that nobody is doing anything about. I even, shamefully I must say, have footage of myself taking part in this plant genocide and being so brainwashed, cutting up plants for food and killing plants, all these terrible things that I will also be sharing today, just for transparency reasons. And again, I am very ashamed of this past. We are currently living in the midst of a plant holocaust, which is going unnoticed by the masses year by year. Guys, I will say this again. Everybody, not just vegans, are brainwashed into thinking that plants do not deserve the right to be free. Now on to vegans. Vegans will complain about male baby chicks being thrown in macerators because they're useless to the egg industry. But did you see those pineapples? Did you see those innocent pineapples being thrown in a macerator? What is the difference between those pineapples being thrown in a macerator, being manhandled by machinery, and then baby chicks being manhandled by machinery and being thrown in a macerator? I don't see the difference. Why aren't vegans advocating against pineapple maceration? Did you see those innocent pineapples being thrown in a macerator? Tell me, why is it that vegans are not advocating against the evisceration of innocent pineapples? Why is it that it's only male chicks that are being eviscerated that they are advocating for and not pineapples as well? What about pineapples? I used to hold tofu packages upside down, slice them at the bottom, and watch the blood just gush out. This is easily just as bad as what happens in slaughterhouses to cows. Just look at them, side by side. Tofu packages all over the world are getting stabbed. You also saw me slicing a carrot with a knife. Look how brainwashed I was to not think that maybe, just maybe, this carrot wanted to be free. Just look at him or her. So I have actually felt so guilty that I've decided to work undercover at a plant and fruit processing facility to see what exactly is going on behind the scenes and behind closed doors.
Okay guys, so this is the footage that I took. I definitely took this footage. Didn't find it online. And just look at these people. No idea what they're even handling. The fact that they're just touching individuals is just beyond them. Treating these innocent plants like commodities. I can't even watch this, to be honest. Look at this. They're not even... It's like they're inanimate objects or something. It's like they just don't even... People are so detached. Do you guys see this? I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. Oh no. What's happening next? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can keep watching this, guys. This is what I'm talking about, guys. They're just being processed like they're just random pieces of objects, like there's no sentience inside of these. Like these plants can't feel anything. What is happening? What is this world we live in, guys? Ugh. I don't even know what this is. I only worked at this facility for like 3 days, so I'm not really sure what this is.
So as you can see, there is a planned holocaust going on behind closed doors and nobody's talking about it. So now back to vegans, the biggest problem and hypocrites of them all. Vegans will talk about how fish are counted in tons as opposed to numbers as other animals because people are so unattached from the concept of fish and don't view fish as individuals. Now, tell me one plant food that isn't counted in the form of weight. There is not one plant that we count as one by one or count as individuals. People do not understand that plants are individuals. At least we count cows, pigs, and chickens by the numbers, but do we count plants at all by numbers? No. We talk about them in ounces, grams, pounds, tons. We don't consider them to be individuals. Because of everybody's unattachment from the fact that plants are individuals, I've decided myself to go into supermarkets and put papers on top of products reminding people of the individuals that these processed plant foods used to be. They used to be someone. And guys, I've also been so guilty when it comes to all of my past destruction of plants that I've decided to open up my own little plant sanctuary. So this is my plant sanctuary. If you look around, I'll show some footage to really show you what's really going on here. But yeah, I saved a lot of these plants. Some of them were on the street. Some of them were, in other people's gardens, or where people were just basically exploiting these plants. So I've decided to come out with this sanctuary and really just show these plants some love, show them that they're not commodities, show them that they're just individuals like you and I, and that they deserve freedom. So I'm here to take care of them. And yeah, I feel like this makes me feel so much better about my horrific past of oppressing plants. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you guys want to donate to my sanctuary, the link will be in the description below. If you really want to help these plants feel good, feel free, feel happy, be healthy, please just click the link below in the description and please donate. Once again, I would like to thank Joe Rogan for helping me take off my vegan blinders and my science blinders and getting me to go against science and now understand that all plants have feelings. If you guys really want to know what it's like and want to really experience what it's like to view and feel that plants are sentient beings, just take a psychedelic drug like mushrooms or LSD. These drugs, although they change your perception of everything, will help you perceive the fact that plants have feelings. It's not like there's literally LSD in your bloodstream that's causing you to feel different things. No, it's not that. It's that you take the drug and you see what's actually there. You see what's actually there. It is not that these drugs are altering your perception in a way that's inaccurate. It is that they are showing you the truth. Vegans are the mass murderers of this world, and we need to stop them. Join the movement.